A very beautiful evening. It's your girl again, Sharon Case. Nijenganga kuletera every entertainment sector okwa UG Magic. Today in UG Magic building, we're having the beautiful Mama La Mama. Don't forget on YouTube, share, subscribe, and like. TikTok, all the same, and many other social media platforms. Nanza I introducing Nza alina omulinya nyonyi in our Rwenzori. So Mama La Mama, introduce yourself to the UG Magic viewers.
Hi UG Magic viewers, it's your girl Heli Baibe, Mama La Mama. Nice to be here.
You're welcome. Thank you for honoring our invite.
Thanks for the invite.
Oh, so due to public demand, we brought her today. The beautiful one, our own Mama La Mama. Nganza ubi une, kandubi une, kid unalangire kind of in her life and in her music career, how she started it and how it is going. Our first question, Mama La Mama, I will use that through the whole interview. I'm going to use Mama La Mama, right?
It's okay.
Okay, Mama La Mama, you started your music career. Which year was it?
It was 2019.
2019. So in that journey, did you expect this Heli we are seeing? Did you expect this Heli who is shining all over the continent of Africa and outside Africa?
Of course, when you're starting something, everyone always has a dream, but they don't know how to achieve this dream.
Yeah.
Of course, I had a dream to become someone big, but of course, I didn't know that I would reach the target.
So when was the dream? When did the dream start? Because you started music in 2019, right?
Yeah.
So when was the dream? When did the dream start?
A long time ago when I was still young, I would say choir, Sunday school.
So you were in a choir?
Yeah.
Church choir?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
So I got, after releasing When You Became My First Song, I got a management after that. So till now, it's the one I'm with. I've never changed management.
You mean
that is
starting from 2019 till date, you're still in the same management?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
those are 6 years now.
6 years.
So I'll say, okay, I didn't know I would reach here, but of course I had that dream, and this management helped me to achieve that dream, I'll say. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. 6 years in the same management, shining in it. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Round of applause to that management. That is amazing. So in this life journey, you've been in the music industry, you've seen everything and nothing. So appreciation. Whom do you always give this appreciation to? Shining? Or you kaha erisimeri nene okushining aliao from this continent of Africa and outside? Or you kaha erisimane nganza utuweleleyo mwankonzo umwerisima, yeah?
First of all, my management. My manager boss. That is Sunshine Melody.
Okay.
He's the boss of the Canton music. So for whatever he has done from the start till now, the same energy it's not the same that like it started
in 2019. That's amazing. Yeah. So Manager Melody, Heli Mama La Mama is sending appreciation nganesuki unalangire kanu nikao. You have seen when you started 2019 and the music is growing up and up. You have seen everything. Now, coming to these young artists who are coming up, female artists, what advice would you give them? More especially the young ones who want nine now techilo twechiringe chao, by the way, because I know abaseka banene abalele now techilo twechiringe chao na yakanza she should come like Heli, abenga Mama La Mama, atunge management you come holding all those 6 years. So which advice wanga omundo wali omusiko walingoyo, especially the female artists?
Okay, I've been mentioning these advices on most interviews I've been having lately, and I'll still repeat them because they don't change. First of all, having that dream and chasing that dream, starting to chase that dream, because you cannot fulfill this dream when you're seated. You have to chase it. look for what you want. Get up out of your comfort zone and chase this dream. The other thing is getting people who support you. Let me say the management. Management is so important. Like let me say harassments, our producers and so on. Because they have to pay for you the studios and so on. Actually bakakulinda ukabintu ebiringa birindi ngaenda mu studio basanga batusende ngayisenyereza ya producer anyikolera olembo kwa bule. Of course it will come with something. If you're doing a song without money, it will always come with something. That is why people say they keep harassing them. The other thing is your discipline. You can have the management and so on, but your discipline can chase you from this management. Very many people have been in the management, management, but not because the management is bad, but also the artists themselves.
The manners.
So apart from the talent and whatsoever, you need to have that discipline.
You have said someone should get a manager. And we have been hearing these reports, managers are using the artists. How do you go about that?
First of all, I'll say people do things with several intentions. There are those people who want to manage someone because it is their dream. You know, managing a brand is also something that it should be within you, something that you love. You cannot sustain something that you don't love. So you need to love this. Let's say you love music. Some people have come out there and managed artists when they themselves don't even know, don't even have any idea about music. So first of all, you have to love what you're putting in. You have to love the music before putting in, because on the way, if it is that you are looking for, maybe you're looking for money, music cannot bring money there and then. It is a journey. So if you're coming in for the money, of course they'll have to use you. If Wamatomero your manager then of course you'll feel like they're using you. And after they've not gotten what they wanted, they'll drop you and let me get someone else. Maybe they can work for me.
So dropping up because oh my god. So girls who want to come in the music industry, take note from the big ones. So all right, Mama la Mama. My next question is about we are in the world of trend. Trends. Social media. So how do you handle these critics? Like, how do you handle these social media platforms how do you handle those social media platforms like TikTok, those comments and other many other insults?
The insults? First of all, I'm an artist. I have a brand to keep. That is one big thing for me. I have to keep my brand, and I came on social media not to fight with anyone, not to reply any negativity. I'm there for my music. So everyone has their own perspectives about some stuff, but if I see a negative comment, let me say it has triggered me a lot, I delete it. I can't reply because, of course, I know what is next after that, after me replying. So I don't have that energy. All I want is positivity.
Positivity. No room for negativity. No. Mama la Mama has said it. No room for negativity. No. We say no to that. All right. The next question is about what was your biggest stage? Most people want those big stages. They want to see themselves on those big stages. What was your biggest stage?
My ever first big stage was Purple Party.
Purple Party. Where was that?
In Barara.
Which year?
Was it 2022?
2022.
2023? 2022. Yeah.
It was a Purple Party in Barara, Had you started kicking it out, like making it?
No, districts? We've been used to these small stages, but that was my biggest stage. Because the pressure, very many people have never performed for them, and this is your first time, but you have to collect that energy. I had to try, yeah.
That is amazing. So, talking about the biggest stage, I want you to tell us, how was that experience when you went to Dubai, Qatar? Those are the two countries, Qatar and Dubai. Yeah? So, how was the experience? More you out, like going on stage, you're the only person making out with Lukonja songs.
I'll say the first one wasn't easy.
Yeah,
You know, yeah. Of course, the very first experience is never easy. You never know how will people react.
Yeah.
Will they love my music? Will they love my performance? Like, everything is pressure. But that was that. It ended. Kata ended, and it was nice. It was a vibe. Only that there were no Bakonzo in the room. So you see how hard it was.
Yeah.
Performing for people that don't even know your language. So there was no Mukonzo in Kata.
So when you were in Qatar, you were kind of nervous because on my building, alone.
I was the only girl actually with the boys. I was the only girl. I think 6 guys. So I was the only guy, but that wasn't the pressure. The pressure was, how will I perform for people who don't know my songs. But the good thing, I already had Commando, and those people were Banyankole, most of them, and it wasn't bad, I would say.
Was it the intro? Like, was it the intro song when they called Heli come on stage, and that was the intro
it
song?
wasn't. It actually was the last. It was the last song. Yeah. But I'll say on my second show in Dubai, I said it was a movie. It was very nice.
Yeah, I know.
Bakonzo were there, very many of them. They had the vibe.
So welcoming.
So welcoming. I felt at home.
Yeah.
I felt like I'm home. People came on stage, danced, and everything. Okay, it was a vibe. It was a movie. That's what I can say.
Personal question. Which other country do you want to hit? Like, you have hit these ones, because there are many countries you have to hit. Which other country do you want to hit?
I think I need to go further. London is there.
I know.
Canada is there.
I know. That's amazing. Those are goals.
Yeah.
All right. So knowing I've been watching you telling us in different interviews, like, Fear, it is your favorite song. Is that how true is that?
Yeah, for now, that is my favorite song because it's the new song. I delivered 2 songs at once.
Yeah.
That double release, but Fear is my best. I just love it, the vibe and so on.
Is there any personal reason why you love Fear?
Not really.
Okay. So being Fear is your favorite song for now, as you said, which other song did you release and you felt like this one will not do it, and finally it did it? Commando. You didn't expect it to hit.
I actually did know that it would hit. That is for sure. I didn't know it would hit like that.
So was it because there was a Nyankole version?
Not really. I just didn't feel the energy as we were doing the song.
So how did you feel when you found out it was hitting in and out?
Okay, I didn't expect this, but I felt so good, having that biggest song in the region, and it crosses in the central.
Yeah,
that is something big.
And that central part hit it so different.
In the northern parts.
That is amazing. So Commando, you were like, Mukama. I know you were saying Mukama.
That it's a loss.
Oh my God! Hey, So Kasese industry. We are talking about the music industry. According to you, according to the way it was and right now, how do you want it to be? Yawengewe, because in those years when you started singing it was low, but right now it has at least tried. So Yawengewe, you have hit, you know what to do, and you have seen how you can do it. Ukalangira yawu kanzi yabyaiti Yawengewe. Heli?
As for me, we need more people that will fly and go sing everywhere, not only in Uganda, not only in Africa. We need them more. We need more hit songs that hit even from the region up to the central, everywhere. We need it. We need international collaborations, like when you've not gone to fight for it, but someone says, "Let me do with this person," because they love your music.
So another question: if you were to collaborate with people from international countries, which one will you take?
International countries.
Sorry,
Okay, I love Zuchu.
Zuchu. Okay. She's a good match though. The energy matches. Amani akana machingamu. Yeah, she's a very good match.
Yeah.
Unesi, music industry, female artists tuwitemu bake. What could be the problem as you personally? Yango kukalinkanaya. Tuwitemu abake kandi we still need those voices of women, of female artists. Yao kukalinkanaya tuwitemu abenichi.
I tell you, when you start the journey, you have very many expectations. You have those targets you want to hit.
Yeah.
And when these targets keep failing, you kind of lose the zeal, you lose the energy, you be like you're not appreciated. I think we need to appreciate these artists sometimes. We need to give them that zeal. Even that social media bullying pulls people down. If there are very few people who can handle social media bullying, very few. You end up going down with it.
Before we continue answering, have you ever been bullied? Like bullying you out this time around, Bangwit?
Yeah.
And how did you feel?
Of course you feel bad. We are human.
And how did you handle that? Because bullying is not easy.
They bully you bad. Of course, if you know you yourself, nothing should move you.
Yeah.
If you know this one is bullying me, but maybe for her selfish reasons, you don't give it attention.
Yeah. So the ladies, please don't be giving these small bullies the attention. They take away your morale.
You know.
As Mama Lamam is saying, go and sing, go and produce music. Another peaceful question is these challenges. Music industry is not something, it's not a piece of cake. I know, because me, I've never been in studio and I don't know how to sing, as you see. So, there are a lot of challenges you people are facing in the music industry. So, how do you come over them? First, give us those challenges and tell us how you come over them.
Okay. Challenges. Challenges are many and they're always there. And they're actually part of us. Challenges like, first of all, bullying is also a challenge. It's a very big challenge.
Very big one.
To most of the celebrities. This one sometimes feel maybe we are not human, we're not supposed to get angry and do whatsoever, but it touches a lot. It touches your mind a lot. That bullying touches your mind a lot. Those are one of the challenges. These challenges of not being appreciated. Let me say you do music, you do what, but someone comes out and say, you're deep inside, do you think you're doing something? And that will pull you down. Those are some of the challenges. Some other challenges are, there are very many, but
they just go because you know how to fight them.
Yeah, and the management to some artists, for me, I don't know, I've not experienced that, but it's been a big problem to most of the artists. Management and whatsoever. And money, music needs you to inject in some good money for you to get out. Every business needs money for you to get.
Truly. Talking about money, how do you lobby those collabos? Because you've been hitting collabos. We have seen them to a lot of collabos, and I think you still have more, if I'm not mistaken. More. Till when? By the way, there's the collabo.
12 December 2026. They are still coming till 12 December 2026.
Yeah.
That is where the journey is ending, the journey of the collabo EP.
2026.
Yeah.
Then we get our concert.
I'll be telling you.
Okay, since you don't want to tell us, but you will tell us.
I'll
Okay, so
tell you.
how do you process those collabos? Because artists want those collabos.
I know, yeah.
So how do you process to those collabos?
Okay, me, I have a team. I'm not alone.
Yeah.
I have this big team, big counter team. You know, you cannot do something alone. That's why I said you need people that support you, people that believe in you. So I have this team, and of course, when you get a relationship with someone, let me say when you meet someone, make sure you try to keep that relationship. Those relationships chase us to many more things that we would need to have. First of all, we had people, and of course, after people, we met some other people that we needed, and we had to keep that
the
relationship.
chain keeps moving on that friendship.
Yeah.
Wow,
Absolutely. Like it's a chain that
it keeps moving. Then after
people raging,
we
maybe
are
after
going.
raging can connect her to someone else, just like that.
So let's keep that chain moving. In case you meet someone,
Yeah.
hold them tight. That's why Mama La Mama is moving because she knows how to handle those chains.
Yeah.
It's here to talk even like a small thing.
Yes, yeah.
All right. Talking about the collabos, keeping the chain moving, how do you think these artists can be united? Is it even possible though?
Why not?
So tell us how possible it can be.
We've always wanted to create that competition stuff that is not even necessary.
Yeah.
Let me say, first of all, this our industry, our Rwenzori industry is still growing. It is just growing. So there is a competition that is necessary, and those competitions that are not even necessary.
Yeah.
Competition that brings the energy, that will make someone work hard, and there are those competitions that come to pull someone down. Those we don't need for now. I think we need to first unite and see how do we do this? How do we come up? How do we make our music move from here to countries and
so on.
Yeah, for right now we just need the positivity. We need to work together. This of Njenga and Heli, Orianinanga, so everyone should have their side. Have your fans, I have my fans. That is not necessary for now. That's what I think.
True. But you personally, have you ever felt like you have some competition?
Not really.
Oh. So since you don't have that any feel of competition, so how about these fans who are like creating those things like competition? Hell is competing with so and so.
Of course, those are fans. Fans have their sides. They have artists they love, artists they don't love. And you as an artist, you cannot stop that. It is actually up to you as an artist to take that very personal and start competing yourselves. But for the fans, it is their right. They choose whoever to what?
to follow.
With. Yeah, and you cannot stop them.
Yeah, also what can they competing with someone?
Not really, for what?
Okay, that's amazing. Any artist doesn't need competition. You're the competition yourself. That you should take note. In the closing remarks, do you have anything you want to give us or tell us?
Okay, I'll say Yuji Magic, thanks for having me. It's been a pleasure being here. I've seen many more artists coming through. I was wondering, when are these people?
I know you were in mind, and people were asking. Thank you so much for honoring our invite.
Thanks for the invite.
And we it is our pleasure, by the way, to have you here. You know.
Yeah. And for those watching, thanks for tuning in. Please hit the likes, comment, share, follow,
subscribe. Please don't forget to subscribe to YouTube channel UG Magic, Sharon K. And today I was hosting her. I like it.
I know they will.
Yeah. Thank you so much.